Hello and welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. My name is Kristen and I am here with my January 2024 layout share. And this top bit of layouts that I've created, I did not make videos for. They're not for anything in particular. I just was creating. This one right here is actually the end of my color study from Vicki Boutin. My friend was over and I was trying to use up things so that I could throw bits and pieces away. I'm also really working hard to get through a bunch of Echo Park collections that I have like bits and pieces of. So that's what most of these are from that. That's a Fancy Pants collection that I just had. But these are like from Echo Park or Loosey Goosey pictures that I had left over that I wanted to document and get out of my little containers. So this is the beginning of the layouts I did for either design team, a hop, or for the Baby Got Scraps. So this one is actually for my design team layout for Anne Marie, which is Scrapbooking the Day Away, and that is a website as well as a Facebook group, but this is for the website. We do a new sketch every Friday. This is a Baby Got Scraps layout that I created for the beginning of the month, using up some of my doggy bits and pieces. These are scraps that I did for Baby Got Scraps as well. I had a bunch of scrap paper in my drawer and I really wanted to try and get those out. This is a design team layout for Scrapbooking the Day Away. That would have been for the first Friday in January, which was the 5th. There are not videos for the design team layouts, but you can always go check out that website, which is listed below in my description box. This is my layout for Stamp It Like It's Hot and Baby Got Scraps, and our Stamp It Like It's Hot was to stamp on the picture. So I printed it on paper because I don't have ink that's like archival safe. That kind of ink that would probably be okay on stamping on an actual picture. This one is I believe another Baby Got Scraps layout that I created and had a bunch of Christmassy scraps left over. This is a layout that I do every Sunday. I have a hop that with some other ladies called Scrapbook Afternoon, and this was our sketch inspiration, and I created this it's by Just Color Me Happy was the person that created that original layout. This is a Mix It Up Monday hop, and that sketch is created by Christine Harden. And I used some inks and some all sorts of splattery bits and things and documented a football game. So this is a Baby Got Scraps layout that I did earlier this month, using up some Christmas scraps and made the trees with the scraps, which I absolutely love how it turned out. This is a Scrapbooking the Day Away layout from a sketch based that Anne Marie created. And like I said, the link for that website will be below in the description box, and you can go check that out. This is my counterfeit kit challenge. I was a guest designer for the month of January, and I created this layout. I did do a video for it, and I also created a couple of extra layouts. They selected a collection. You made a counterfeit collection based off of that, and so I used some Hip Kit, mostly Hip Kit and a little bit of Vicki Boutin to create my kit, and I think in the end I made like 4 or 5 layouts. So this is a Scrapbook Afternoon layout, and Erica Rose Creates is who originally made this layout that we scrap lifted. I love how this turned out. It made me so happy to use this Bella Boulevard collection and to document my daughter's birthday. And then I did a Baby Got Scraps layout later on that same week and used up more of the scraps from that collection and finished a double page layout for my girl's birthday. This next one is another Scrapbooking the Day Away design team layout, and that's for the 19th, and that is a picture my daughter drew of my dog based on the picture next to it, and it is super special to me. She drew this right after we had to put him down, and so I'm gonna frame that and put it up at work but I wanted to document and put that in my book because I thought it was super sweet. This is an Iron Crafters Challenge as well as a Baby Got Scraps for January, and I've used all scraps except a main base page stamped all over the place with this music note. I wasn't sure how this layout was going to turn out. I actually am really happy with the way that it turned out. Sometimes when you go in with no idea what you're doing, things turn out great, and sometimes they don't. This is a Baby Got Scraps as well as Mad About Mini paper pads layout, and I used a cute little dog paper pad as well as a ton of scraps that I was thrilled to get used up. This is a Scrapbook Afternoon, and this is from Sharon's Little Corner, the original layout that we scrap lifted. And I don't do chevrons. I don't do anything that has something to do with geometry, you all. So I'm just grateful that the layout turned out well in the end. This is a Baby Got Scraps layout that I created, trying to use up more of that Echo Park winter collection that I was sharing earlier. This one is a Christmas in January as well as a Baby Got Scraps layout. All of that is scraps except the main base page, and I was thrilled to use up some more Hip Kit papers that I had in my stash, and that is also from the stash I had from my, I believe, from my Counterfeit Kit Club. This is Mixed Media Mayhem. The original layout that we were scrap lifting is by Giselle from Hey Little Magpie. Gorgeous. I was so intimidated by this originally. I love the way my layout turned out. I'm super thrilled with the gorgeous coloring, and of course these 49 a market, which helps with the coloring because, I mean, it's just stunning. This is my Simple Stories Saturday. We did not do Pink Fresh Friday this month. I already had done it, but I moved it to February, so you'll be seeing that in February. But this is Simple Stories Saturday as well as Baby Got Scraps. And then this is the January 28th Scrapbook Afternoon by Amanda J. Creates, and the layout she created that we scrap lifted, and I love how this turned out. It's cocoa vanilla, and there is definitely a video for all of that. And then finally, off the board with Pineapple Papers, and I believe I also combined this with Baby Got Scraps because I used all scraps except the base page, and I am thrilled to have used up some of this Heidi Swap Sun Chaser collection and this sketch that I pulled off my Pinterest board and had so much fun creating. I have made other layouts to prepare for February, but obviously I'm going to share those with my February layouts because it's for Follow a Sketch February, which I will be participating. That is run by Sandy, which is State Goddess here on YouTube, or Scrapping Reflections on Facebook. So if you're interested in looking at sketches for this coming month, you can go and check Scrapping Reflections on Facebook out. I loved getting to get back into some of my mojo. November and December were really hard for me, scrappy wise, personally, work wise, just a lot of crazy. Of course, the holidays are wild and we were sick, and I had a sick dog who we ended up having to put down. So I mean, it was November and December were rough. And so having all the scrappy mojo, I got to spend a couple of days with one of my scrappy favorite people, the Paper Snob, who came and hung out at my house, and we got to scrapbook together, which was thrilling. And I am just excited to have gotten a bit more of my mojo back to where I feel like I am getting videos out more often and creating every day, and that makes me feel better because this is totally my mental health. So I'm grateful that you all come along with me. I hope that you all will catch up with me and stick with me through the month of February. Like I said, I'll be doing Follow Sketch February, hopefully every day. I also will continue doing Scrapbook Afternoon on Sundays, my design team layouts on Fridays, and then all the other fun hops that I participate in: Pink Fresh Friday, Simple Stories Saturday, Mix It Up Monday, Iron Crafters Challenge, Mad About Mini paper pads, and the list goes on. I just enjoy creating, and I love that there are so many scrappy friends around that I get to create with, even if it's all virtually. But I had such a good time this month creating and just, you know, getting moments documented. 2015 and 2014 are my goal for the year, and I've got pretty much all of it set up for sketches through the month of February and March, so I'm excited about that. So, like I said, I hope you'll come along with me for the rest of this adventure, and let me know if you have any questions about any of the layouts or anything that I used. There are videos, like I said, for the majority of those last creation, the layouts that I did, and let me know if you got anything, you know, you want to see. Any kind of mixed media, I'm hoping to start pulling that stuff out again. So I hope you all have a great day. I hope you get a chance today to do something you love with someone you love, and happy scrapping.